Meanwhile, you can hear this game, it's thanks to our communication sponsor, Dr. Todd and Mary Briscoe and Briscoe Family Dentistry. Their generous financial support helps make this Redeemer Radio Sports broadcast possible. Need emergency dental care? Call Dr. Briscoe at 260-486-9950. That's 260-486-9950. Referee Chad Davis is positioning the co-captains, getting ready for that coin toss, as they will shortly let us know who's going to do what. Missouri Baptist wearing dark tops with white numbers. Looks like St. Francis is going to what? They will be, this field, by the way, laid out from south to north. Looks like Missouri Baptist going across the third. St. Francis will get the ball moving out of the south end zone from left to right as we look at it. So we will take another timeout, and we get ready for kickoff. Cougars trying to finish the regular season in perfect fashion. 8-0 coming in, taking on Missouri Baptist. This is Cougar Football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
This is Jason Schiffley, principal of Bishop Bringer High School. Students enter our school as children and emerge as adults, prepared to go out into the world with the tools necessary to become citizens of two worlds. Our enriched curriculum focuses on academics, service to the community, and participation in extracurricular activities, all while building on the foundation of our Catholic faith. Tuffy, our saintly mascot, reminds us that we are all called to be saints. Call us at 260-496-4700 or visit us online at bishopbringer.com to find out how you can become a Dwenger saint.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Let us pray. As we gather in your name, O Lord, there are so many things for which we are grateful, for you have created us in your image and likeness, and you have filled us with gifts and talents and abilities. We thank you for the gifts that you have bestowed upon these athletes, their coaches, their parents, and their supporters. We ask you to bless this contest in which we show forth the beauty of creation by using our talents wisely. Help us always to use them for your greater honor and glory in a spirit of fairness and competition, so that this game may truly be a way of bringing to the world an awareness of you who are Lord forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Strap in and turn up the radio for hard-hitting, high-scoring USF Cougar football. Coach Kevin Donnelly joins Joe Parson and the Redeemer Radio sports team for one of the great traditions in Fort Wayne sports as we count down to the kickoff on Redeemer Radio.
Welcome back, everybody. We're at Ross Field. They call it the CBC Cadet Field. I'm Joe Parsons. Glad you could join us here this afternoon as the Cougars get ready to face in the final regular season game the Missouri Baptist Spartans. Well, last Saturday's game at home may not have counted statistically or in the record book. USF won over College of Faith out of Arkansas 61-0, but the game certainly mattered to those playing in the game. Take the case of 6'1" redshirt freshman linebacker. His name was Malachi Mannion. Led the Cougars defensively with 14 tackles. Was named the defensive player of the game. And guess what? He earned his way on the bus here today to St. Louis. And we'll see how that fares today. But those still keeping the score, quarterback Nick Ferrer, 3 touchdown passes. Really didn't play a lot of minutes. 1 each to Seth Coates. 66-yard hookup bomb with Cam Smith, and a final touchdown toss to Cody Appenzeller. Quarterback Brad Jarza also saw significant minutes. He threw a pair of touchdown passes, also with a rushing touchdown by Seth Stewart, T.J. Dean, Charles Gaston, and lastly one by Tyrone Young. As far as the defense is concerned, Wilmer Cole started the scoring with an 11-yard pick-6 interception to give USF an early lead. USF forced 4 fumble recoveries, picked off 2, checked at 3 Warrior passes, including a one by Matt Muncie. Marcus Stepp had another. And by the way, also with 12 tackles for loss, that Cougar defense. So we get ready. St. Francis with 2 backs. They'll return to our left, out of the south end zone. Cody Appenzeller is back deep along with Charles Gaston. Gaston in the Robert Morris game had 3 kickoff returns, had a long of 23 yards, averaged over 16.5 yards a kick return. And here we go. Here comes the kick high, end over end. Gaston backpedaling. Will take it at the 1. Works to the right side to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Cuts middle of the field. And he's all the way up close to the 30-yard line. So a good return by Charles Gaston. And we are underway in St. Louis. 68 degrees at kickoff, as we mentioned. Not a cloud in the sky here. Just a beautiful fall afternoon for college football here in mid-November. So the Cougar offense trots on the field. Gus Hancock back with the start today. Sat out last week's game. Keegan Bruner also back in there. Cougar offensive line averaging 280 a man, tackle to tackle. Brian Gagner, Zach Menardo, Gus Hancock, Keegan Bruner, and Alex Woods up front. Here's Ferrer in the pocket, wants to throw. Looking downfield near side, looking for Cam Smith, got a right hand on it. Little hand fighting on that play downfield, down the right sidelines, but incomplete pass. Step for step was Travarius Burgess. So incomplete pass brings up second down and 10. So Ferrer wasting little time trying to go vertical and trying to come up with an initial big play to start this ball game. Aaron Harris checks in. He's the running back, lined up behind Ferrer, a little bit offset to the right side, second down and 10. Here's the deep handoff, running right side. Nice cut back to the middle to the left side. Then check it. I said that Aaron Harris, but it's actually Justin Green with that fancy footwork. He had 19 carries last week, 140 yards. So Justin Green, with that cutback move, picks up 5 yards, and it'll bring up third down and let's call it a long 5. They've got to get out to the 40-yard line on this snap of the football. As far as third downs last week, well, let's go back to the Robert Morris game. Cougars really struggled in that category, just 2 of 13 on third downs, and didn't do much better on fourth down. 2 protectors in. Ferrer, time of the pocket again. Now he runs out of time and he's sacked. Brought down back around the 30-yard line. As checking in there, I believe that was Michael Luna. Luna getting a start here today, a 295-pound speeder. He is the lone stinger on this roster. And the sack, and that's been a problem of late for St. Francis. They gave up in Chicago against Robert Morris 6 sacks and 5 in the first half against Ferrer. Josh Spitnell now to punt the ball away. Waits back at his own 16. Good delivery, kick is on the way. Spiral ball near side will hit, bounce high at the 31 and out of bounds. That ball is fielded. Mike Beeker's got a hand on it. So now we'll take a look at the Spartans as their offense will get a chance. Missouri Baptist fans were encouraged here last Saturday when the Spartans broke through in a tight game to take a second quarter 7-0 lead over visiting Concordia University. But MBU never scored again en route to a 9th straight loss, 24-7. Final here in favor of the Cardinals. Ran the football, by the way, 345 yards against MBU. Check the quarterback. They've been working with Jacob Hunt, and he wants to throw. Throws the ball near side. He's got a fingertip catch. And let's see, that looks like that was Bryson Barnes. So the first completion of the ball game. And that is good for a first down. So they move the chains. And 1st and 10 for the Spartans as they have improving field position up at their own 37-yard line. Cameron Smith, by the way. Let's check. That last catch made by Brendan Ike. So Brendan Ike, the H-back. Now here's a swoop down the right sideline. And 2 plays and 2 positive yardage pickups for the Spartans. As that was Bickard on the carry. William Pratt, we expect to see him doing most of the ball carrying today. At 16 carries here last week for 98 yards. That's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a second down and 5. Checking to the ball game now is Antorial Barton. So Barton checks in. And here is a quick swing pass to the right side, and boy, big hit. I don't think they got to the first down, but it'll be third down and short. And boy, they gave him. He was nowhere near the first down still, but they moved the chains. Big hit applied, but it's 1st and 10, and now Missouri Baptist on the move as they've got the ball at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They do not huddle up like a lot of teams now. They just check the near sidelines. Coaches check the defense and then get ready to wag the play in. Low snap, but there's a run up the middle, a big hole, and working to the right side, inside the Cougar 35 and to the 30-yard line. That was the gift to Antorio Barton. Antorio Barton, a 5'9" sophomore, who carried 10 times here last week for 45 yards, but a gaping hole up the middle. This offensive line from Missouri Baptist averages 286 a man tackle to tackle. Ryan Rasnick, Johnny Reed, Alex Fisker up front with Stephen Gorsica, and Ben Horn, a 260-pound sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this roster, just one senior. Now they're at the USF 29-yard line on first down. They'll work from the right side hash mark. Let's see if Barton stays in there as the running back, lines up in the one-back position. Here is Hunt wanting to throw, looking, flush to his right side, buying time, throws on the run. That's in and out of his fingertips, incomplete right side. Dalton Barkham was the intended receiver, incomplete. That's the first incomplete pass they've thrown here this afternoon. So the ball, by the way, is spotted directly on the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 10. No score. St. Francis went 3 and out. And now on the move is Missouri Baptist. They face 2nd down and 10 at the USF 30-yard line. Brendan Ike is the H-back up on the right side. They'll hand the ball off again and trying to run up the middle. That was a change of direction move by William Pratt. Did not find much. Maybe a yard to the 29. You're actually going to spot that ball just inside the nose of the football inside the 30-yard line, so not much of a gain. No gain, in fact, so it's 3rd down and 10. As far as 3rd down situations, against Concordia last week, Missouri Baptist was 5 of 13 for 38%. They would feel they're in 4-down yardage area if they come up short on this 3rd down call. Now, Barkham, they're trying to reposition, and we may be running. We're down to 4 on the play clock, and Hunt does get the play off, looking, and flush to his right side, and overthrows the intended receiver. There was a safety valve play to the right side. He could not find anybody downfield, looking for William Pratt in the flats. So to bring up 4th down, and we may see a field goal try. Coming out there will be Alex McGlassian, as he's 5 of 12 in field goals. He's had a long of 39. He's had 3 kicks blocked this year. Now let's see if we're going to have a timeout called. We will. By Missouri Baptist. They may want to rethink on 4th down coming up at the 30-yard line. They may elect to run a play. So we have a stoppage down below, and we'll take a timeout here. This is Cougar Football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Hi, Charlie Momper here from Momper Insulation. It's never too late to add insulation. You'll be amazed at the results when our Momper professionals retrofit your walls and attics with high-quality insulation. When we're finished, you'll stay warmer and hopefully save money on your heating bills as well. Momper, the #1 name in insulation since 1956. Call today at 432-7543.
Welcome back, everybody. Glad you could join us here in St. Louis. My name is Joe Parsons. And they will attempt a field goal. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And let's check. In this distance, Atlassian is 0 for 3 in 40 to 49 yards. And along this year of 39. This is from 42. And here's the kick into Wren, and it is fading off to the left side and is no good. So it comes away empty, and St. Francis gets the ball back. We are in a scoreless tie with 9 minutes 58 seconds, I should say, remaining in this opening first quarter. And the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 at the USF 30-yard line. Well, St. Francis will be watching the scoreboards headed home this afternoon and looking for the final results of those games out in the west of here, the other side of the Mississippi River. Here's Ferrer now, out of the pistol. Got 2 wide to the right, that's the wide side. Screens the ball left side. And here's Seth Stewart with a run, sideline left, and still on his feet, spins across the 35, tiptoes his way all the way up to about the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. And they will stop the ball here at the Cougar 38-yard line. So call it a gain of 8, 2nd down, and a short 2. 2nd down coming up, same formation, 2 wide to the right side. Ferrer barking out the signals now in the scoreless first quarter. Hands off. Here's a run and not much there. Get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So call it no gain. It'll bring up 3rd down. Justin Green on that last carry, starting today, and stays in the ball game as the running back. Missouri Baptist just coming up the line of scrimmage now. And Ferrer again with the snap, wants to throw the ball, throws left, there's the catch made, and down the left sideline, and into Missouri Baptist territory goes. That's Seth Coates with the catch and a quick pivot move, and now a late penalty flag as well. That came from well downfield. And let's see what this one's going to be about. Seth Coates on the catch. Leads the Cougars with 11 touchdown catches this year. And let's see our referee, Chad Davis, going to sort this out. And they set the ball down at the 39-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. And apparently they picked up the flag. So St. Francis now working into Spartan territory. Cam Smith in wide to the right side. Up on the slot near side is Cody Appenzeller. Coach stays in wide to the left. And I believe that's Seth Stewart up on the wing to the right side. And here's Ferrer, short drop, looks left side. He's got the out pattern. And boy, Seth Stewart with a marvelous catch, and then one hand of the ball as the hit was coming, but he held onto the ball, and he will have very close. In fact, let's see if he's got the 1st down. They'll move the chains as he stepped out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Devontae Johnson came up there and applied the hit, but Seth Coates with a marvelous job of hand control of that football. So here come the Cougars on the move now, working 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Moving from left to right, and they work from the left side hash mark. Ferrer wants to throw again. Dances, throws the left corner, and the ball is up, and Coates got it for a touchdown. Took it away. 28-yard touchdown reception. Seth Coates gets the Cougars on the board here with 7:51 remaining in this opening quarter. So the Cougars went 3 and out to start the ball game. Second possession fared much better. 28 yards on the scoring toss. Ferrer to Seth Coates. And the Cougars have the early 6-0 lead. Now Ryan Nix will come in to attempt the extra point. Nix was 5 for 5 in that ball game against Robert Morris 2 weeks ago. And waiting for the snap, Jarzab, right-footed kick is on the way by Nix, and it is on the way and good. So, Nix, who is now 51 of 56 on the year, 7-0 Cougars breakthrough for an early score. 7:51 remains in the open quarter. We'll keep things right here. And want to remind everybody, you can help support your Catholic parish or school and help yourself in the process with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union's Elevate program. Call Elevate at 844-230-6611. I want to give you that number again, 844-230-6611. Or you can visit them online at ndelevate.com to learn more. So much better result for St. Francis. Seth Coates with the touchdown catch. Nix with the extra point. And the Cougars with the 7-0 lead. So now USF will kick the ball away from left to right. And we'll check back deep. Eckert, let's see if he's back there in kick return. William Pratt has been doing a lot of the kick returning. And Nix is ready, gets to go ahead, approaches with the right foot, got a lot of it, end over end. That's going to sail in, take the high bounce into the end zone, and they'll take a knee and bring it out to the 25-yard line. Good decision. Blake Younkin back there. So here come the Spartans now, their second possession, their first possession of the ball game. They were moving well all the way down to the 30-yard line of St. Francis. But a long field goal attempt came up wide to the left side. And that puts the Cougars back on the field. So the drive that started at the 30, a 70-yard scoring drive, capped by that Pereira Seth Coates touchdown pass. Now here's Hunt, hands the ball off and turning the corner. That's a good move by William Pratt as he angles near side and out of bounds across the 30, all the way up close to the, well, let's see where he stepped out of bounds. Official's going to say short of the first down stick, I believe. And they'll mark it just about a yard short of the first down stick. Nose of the football just out across the 34-yard line. So it'll be second down and 1. The Missouri Baptist has been very creative and very impressive so far with their offense early in this ball game. Jacob Hunt, the quarterback. He's a freshman, 6-footer, completing 52% of his passes, screens the ball near side. They've got the first down. Little spin play. Mike Beekert on the catch. He had a blocker out in front, and they'll move the chain. So here come the Spartans as they move out of the north end zone from right to left, and they've got it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. So once again, here comes Missouri Baptist on the move. Brendan Knight's going to stay in there, part of a bunch lineup it looks right now to the near side. And we'll see if William Pratt is still in there, the running back. He's lined up offset behind to the right. Here's a screen coming in the open right now, and nice move. Pratt comes back to midfield. He's to the 40, 45. And behind the Cougar defense as he's all the way into USF territory down inside the 45-yard line. That was a play that was a screen into the flats to the right. And Pratt was able to work his way back to the middle of the field and reverse his run all the way to the near side and gets to the USF 44-yard line. So again, Missouri Baptist playing some inspired offense here today in their final game of the regular season. Austin Schultz now checks in. He'll be the running back. And Jacob Hunt, the freshman quarterback, sets up out of the pistol. Too wide to the left side. He wants to throw. Quick release. He's got the catch made. And that one was into the hands of Mike Beekert. Came in with 12 catches on the season. 3 of them last week against Concordia for 38 yards. And the Spartans on the move as they move the chains once again. They've got another first down at the USF 29. This is their deepest penetration of the day so far. I believe that Jacob Hunt already is 4 for 6 in his passing attempts. Now 1st and 10 at the 29. And again, Hunt looks, steps up in the pocket. Now flush to his left side. He will run and takes a hit and delivered as much of the blow against Deshaun Lewis. I know that was Pearson Harnish. I'll tell you what, you don't often see, especially a freshman quarterback, but Jacob Hunt only goes about 180. And he lowered the boom a little bit that time on Pearson Harnish, who goes 220. Caught Pearson a little bit off balance, I think. He'll pick up 4 yards, going out of bounds. That does not stop the clock. It'll run down close to 5 minutes before the snap of the football. 7-0 St. Francis on a 28-yard touchdown pass for Ferrer to Seth Cote. Now it's 2nd down and 6. And here is an off-tackle run to the left side, and William Pratt just bounces off a tackle, and St. Francis having trouble wrapping up and making plays defensively. Jeffrey Jones got a piece to slow him up. That's a gain all the way down to the 15-yard line. And here comes Missouri Baptist once again with an impressive drive in the making. They've got it 1st and 10 at the USF 15-yard line. Again, a team that does not huddle up. Play clock is down to 14 as Hunt brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Other than that, they kind of just stand around. Beaker split wide to the left and 2 wide to the right. They want to run down. The reverse is coming up, and not much there this time. Here's the ball. It's free, and St. Francis has got it. That one caught up by Dalton Barkham. The influence was to the right, and Barkham was coming back on a reverse, and the ball pops out of his hands, and USF pounces on it. They'll have the fumble recovery, take over the football at the Cougar 14-yard line. So another missed opportunity. The opening drive by Missouri Baptist resulted in a missed field goal from long range, and now the drive again that stalls on a fumble recovery as St. Francis takes over at the Cougar 14 at the, well, they're going to mark that at the 15. So Ferrer back on the field offensively, looking, and got to hurry, throws the ball, got a screen, and here's Justin Green, but can't do much with it as the Spartans really flew to the football defensively. That's going to be a loss back around the 11. So Green caught that ball as Ferrer was under duress, dumped it off, but Green had 2 or 3 of the Spartans bearing down on him and loses yardage. Let's see. Apparently there was a penalty flag. Chad Davis, our referee, is going to let us know what this is about. Yeah, 4:05 remaining in this first quarter. Now a conversation among other officials with our referee Chad Davis, so yet to have this sorted out. If there's an option here, you would think that Missouri Baptist would take the play, not take the penalty. And we do see that penalty flag laying right at the 11-yard line. Still have not had an indication of what's going on. Officials still walking all around. I believe one of the officials did check with the Missouri Baptist bench. And Chad Davis is walking back and forth across from side to side, talking with various officials. I believe now one of them wants to talk to head coach Kevin Donnelly, let him know what's going on. That they do elect to take the penalty. So that is going to move the football back somewhere around the 6 or 7-yard line. It should still remain first down. But that one took an eternity to sort out. And evidently it was so complicated that the officials, not just discussing it among themselves, but took it upon themselves to then go and have a personal visit with each of the respective coaches. 2 protectors in, Ferrer back around the 1, ready to take the snap out of the gun. He's got the snap, quick throw left side, he's got a catch, and that'll be a gain across the 15, back up to about the 16 or 17-yard line. Seth Cote again with that quick hook-in pattern. So the Cougars get that lost penalty yardage back, and take a look now at 2nd down, and let's call it 7. Ball is show at the 17-yard line. Cougars work from the left side hash mark. Appenzeller up in the slot to the right side. Just one safety back right now from Missouri Baptist. Ferrer with the count, and now with the quick throw to the left side. Got the catch, screen was set nicely. There's Cote cut, spins off a tackle across the 35, and they push the pile forward up to across the 40-yard line. Boy, Code had a little help from his friend. Cam Smith came in. Sean Boswell as well, and everybody. I believe even Alex Woods was in that mix. Everybody pushing Seth Code forward all the way up to the Cougar 41-yard line. So St. Francis taking over the football at their own 16 now. Even after the penalty, they pushed them back inside the 10. They're out to their 41 with 1st and 10. Ferrer, deep switch handoff again. Here's a cut to the left side. Justin Green not finding a lot of running room. He's going to lose a yard, maybe a yard and a half. They're going to mark him down back at the 40-yard line. Green has been impressive this year. Redshirt freshman, 5'11", 186 pounds. Started the ball game today with just under 500 yards rushing. Mark that ball back at the 40. He should be 2nd down and 11. Approaching 2 minutes, time remaining in this first quarter. Turner again screens the ball left side. There's a catch made. Not much gain up short of the 45. Just a quick bubble pass to the left side. That was Aaron Harris that floated out from his left halfback position, serving as one of 2 protectors in the ball game on that last snap for Ferrer. Marty Graves, a freshman, goes 265 checking out. And he'll be replaced. Let's see if Luna's back in there. Nope, Malik Ross has come into the game. 92 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 3rd down and long. Blitz coming defensive left side. Ferrer steps up in the pocket. Looks, throws left side. Got a catch. Out of bounds. That's Monte McDowell. McDowell coming back to help his quarterback. And again with a catch along the far sidelines. That's the Cougar sideline. And stepped out of bounds at the Missouri Baptist 44-yard line. Mo Baptist again making a late substitution personnel-wise. Luna, the 295-pound senior, the lone senior, back into the game now. 1st and 10, Cougars at the left side hash mark. 2 wide to the right. They'll give the ball up to Green. Green turned the corner left side and bounced hard out of bounds along the Cougar bench. Reached right around the 39-yard line. Another penalty flag, though. And I believe against St. Francis, they're backing up already. It does go against St. Francis. It'll remain 1st down. That'll be a walk-off. I believe it was a holding call against St. Francis. That'll move them back to St. Francis side of midfield to the Cougar 46-yard line. As far as penalties against Robert Morris, Cougars had 6 for 77 yards 2 weeks ago. Coming to today's game, averaging about 75 yards a game in penalties. So it is 1st down, but 1st down and 20. We're in the final minute of this opening quarter. 7-0 St. Francis on a Seth Coate touchdown catch. Now 1st and long. And here's a roll to the right side. Buying time is Ferrer. Tripped up, and they've got him sacked back at the 38. Game pouring through there once again. And that is probably going to be the final play of this opening quarter. So the Missouri Baptist defense registered 2 sacks last week and 6 tackles for loss in their loss to Concordia University. But their final game, they've come out prepared to play and have put a charge into their team and also their fans here on the beautiful sun-swept Saturday afternoon. That will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-0 St. Francis with the early lead. And we'll be back with more to St. Louis. This is Cougar Football and Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Want low mortgage payments? With mortgage rates still near historic lows, now may be the right time to purchase the home of your dreams or refinance your current one. This is Dan Fivecoat from First Federal Bank. I will work with you one-on-one to find the perfect financing solution for you. After all, we're better together. Contact me, Dan Fivecoat, at 260-489-4621 or visit us on the web at first-fed.com for more information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Think of Briscoe Dentistry for your family's dental care. Dr. Todd Briscoe and team know that your body is more than just teeth and gums. Your oral health affects the performance ability of your entire body. And on the field or court, you want your body to perform at its best. So trust Dr. Briscoe and team to provide the ultimate in preventative, periodontal, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. To optimize your body's performance, contact Dr. Briscoe at 260-486-9950 or on the web at briscoedentistry.com.
Back in St. Louis, I'm Joe Parson. We get ready to head to the second quarter. It will be St. Francis in possession of the football, now moving from right to left out of the north end zone. But it'll be second down and 27 with the ball at the USF, just out across their own 37-yard line. Ferrer moving from right to left, too wide to the left side now, too wide to the right. And backpedals, short drop, throws over the middle. Got a catch, that's Sean Boswell. Boswell with a first down, 35, 30, still on his feet inside the 25 and down to the 24-yard line. So good delivery by Ferrer in the middle of the field, and Sean Boswell on the reception. That's his 13th catch of the year. And the Cougars in business once again, approaching the red zone. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the MBU 23-yard line. Justin Green has been doing the bulk of the running so far today. He lines up behind Ferrer, 3 wide to the left side this time. Ferrer's deep handoff gives to Green, cuts to his right, finds a hole, upended as he reached inside the 15-yard line and all the way down close to the 12, maybe the 11. The Mid-States Football Association lists 33 different statistical categories. And to give you an idea of how MBU has struggled this year, 0-9 in their wins-losses, but they are last in 19 of those 33 categories. In contrast that a little bit, USF, they're in the top 3 of 12 different categories. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. Cougars knocking on the door once again. They've got a wing back on the left side, Ferrer. Looks and did hand that ball off on that little pass to, gives it off to, I believe, Boswell on the reception. That is so deceptive. It's just like a basketball touch pass, but it only goes about 2 or 3 feet. And Ferrer does a good job because he sells it. He acts like he still has the football and is rolling to his right side. Boswell's going to check out. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. So St. Francis can pick up a first down without scoring. Late substitution on the field by the Spartans as well. Ferrer, Green stays in. He's flanked behind and offset to the left side. Ferrer out of the pistol, 2 wide to the right side. He'll throw to the left. There's a quick throw, and let's see if that catch is made for a touchdown. It is. And Seth Coate once again. So 11 yards on the scoring toss. Twice Ferrer has hooked up the Coate. This time, the time of the score at 13-11 of the second quarter. And the Cougars extend their lead here in the first half out to 13-0, pending the extra point try coming up from Ryan Nix. Jarzab in as the holder. Waiting for the snap from center. And the fire play is rolling to the right side. Jarzab trying to find somebody to throw to, and he's going to be sacked. So that's a bad snap, and then when Jarzab tried to make something out of it, and it comes away, so the try for turns out to be try for 2 is no good. So it will be a 13-0 lead for St. Francis here in the first half, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cougar Football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Tri-State Warehousing is one of the most complete service-oriented companies in the warehousing field today. Located in Fort Wayne, Tri-State Warehousing is a 50,000 square foot dry and temperature-controlled storage facility, serving 2/3 of the continental U.S. with overnight rail service. The dedicated staff and specialty services of Tri-State Warehousing are known throughout the industry. For great things in store, call Tri-State Warehousing, 260-436-2010. That's 260-436-2010.
Could not tell exactly what the problem was, but the ball ended up with Jarzab coming up off his holder's position off of one knee, rolling to his right side. looking like he was trying to find somebody to pass to, but then he ran out of time. So now Nix will tee it up and kick from right to left. And once again, Missouri Baptist has had a couple of promising offensive series that have come away, though, with no points. Here's a wind-caught ball that'll be fielded and gets away. That's a free ball back around the 2-yard line, picked up at the 1, and that is where Missouri Baptist is going to work offensively. That ball, remember, we've got artificial surface here, field turf, and that ball kind of took an awkward bounce. Took kind of a left turn, and I'm not sure the kick returner really could play that all that well. So, they'll have the ball back. The Spartans will at their own 1-yard line now. So that created all kind of problems. And Missouri Baptist will take the snap from with Jacob Hunt back inside his own end zone. Well, he'll set up out of the shotgun formation, and they do run the ball up the middle, and they find some running room. That's a nice gain out across the 10 to the 11-yard line. That was Antonio Barton back in there as a running back. Actually leads this Spartan team in rushing as far as attempts. He's had a couple of carries today already, so he's over 100 attempts. Came in with 191 yards. Does not have a rushing touchdown, but gets them a little breathing room now. Now they're going to say the knee hits short, so it'll be 2nd down and a yard. Hunt out of the shotgun formation, running back length to his right. They'll hand it off now to cut up the middle, and they've got the 1st down. And it looks like William Pratt back in there. No, it's Austin Schultz. Austin Schultz. They basically convoyed 3 different running backs. Now Pratt is coming back in the ballgame. Schultz was a 200-pound sophomore at 6'1", with 100 yards rushing coming into today's ball game on 38 carries. Did score a touchdown last week. The lone touchdown scored by Missouri Baptist here against Concordia. The 24-7 loss. 1st and 10. Clock inside of 12 minutes. Time remaining in the 1st half. Spencer Coward back in. Pinches in from the left side. The run is to the offensive left, and this time a better job by USF of stopping that play. Looks like Drew Darnell got in there, pinched in from his defensive end position. And that's going to be a limited gain of about a yard. Jalen McIntyre back deep. Caleb Tabler back there, and on the left corner it was Darrell Holman. 2nd down and 9. Play clock inside of 10 now as Hunt out of the shotgun formation once again. Blitz coming up the middle. That's picked up as Hunt looking, throws back over the left side. Got a man. That's picked off. Tabler's got it from the 40, 35, 30. Cuts down the right sideline. Inside the 20. Got a chance to score. Did he stay in bounds? If he stayed in bounds, it's a touchdown for St. Francis. It is. Tabler. Nice tiptoe dancing down the right sidelines. That's going to be an interception return of about 35 yards. And Tabler, who has just had a tremendous year, that is his 4th interception on the year. And let's call it a 35-yard pick 6 interception by Cale Tabler, and the Cougars on the board. Courtesy of their defense, they lead it 19-0. Time of the score, 10:58. So now Nix back on to attempt the extra point. Jarzev on one knee once again. The hold is better this time. The kick is on the way, and Loren, it is good. So to make it 20-0. St. Francis ranked number 5 and hoping for better things tomorrow when the pairings and the final rankings come out. But right now, on top of Missouri Baptist, 20-0. We'll step out for a 30-second timeout. This is Cougar Football on the Road on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Are you looking for an orthopedic specialist? Ortho Northeast has been serving the community for over 50 years with offices in 3 convenient locations. Look for the location nearest you. Dr. John Pritchard is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon with 20 years of experience with OME and can assist you with the best treatment plan for your knee or shoulder pain. Dr. John Pritchard is looking forward to meeting you and helping with all orthopedic needs. Call Dr. Pritchard at 260-484-8551 or visit the web at www.orthone.com.
Cougars on that Cale Tabler interception return. That is their 15th interception of the season. The 3 last week don't count. So going back to the Robert Morris game. End over and kick Nix. Being chased, going back. That's Pratt at the goal line. Fumbled the ball in the end zone. Got to bring it out. And slips and falls inside the 5, back around the 3, maybe the 4. So the last 2 possessions for Missouri Baptist, they start 1st and 10, back deep in their own territory. When I say deep, I mean back inside their own 5. Well, they're going to get a pretty good spot of the football. It'll be just short of the 5-yard line. I thought Pratt never got out past the 2 or 3 when he fell down. But apparently they're going to say he fell enough forward where they give him a little bit of a benefit of a good spot. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Hunt will take the snap at the goal line. Looks to hand the ball off. Off tackle run left side. Not much there. They'll only get back to the line of scrimmage. So that defensive right wall defensively for St. Francis making the stop. Check some of the numbers out there. Carrington Thompson checks back in at right defensive end. Side of him, Jeffrey Jones. Lucas Sparks at left defensive end. Harnish in with Muncie, 2 of the linebackers. Also looks like Marcus Stepp is out there right now. And it will be no gain. They call it a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. So from the 1, here's Hunt. Will he screen the ball? He does. Left side. There's a run and a nice cutback, but they'll only get out to about the 10. Let's see, they should leave them about a yard short of the 1st down. Give you an idea how stats can sometimes be very deceiving. Now with 9:56 remaining this first half, stats as far as total offensive yards are not terribly disparate. As MBU's got 123 offensive yards, not counting the last 2 snaps. St. Francis with 176, but the Cougars lead at 20-0. Here's Hunt wanting to throw. Time in the pocket, flush to his left, being chased. Throws the ball up for grabs and away. Stepp was converging on the ball, along with Tabler looking for his 2nd interception of the game. So that'll bring up 4th down, and the Spartans will have to kick the ball away. Ferreira started really hot now today, 11 out of 12 through the air in the first 2 quarters for 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. He has been sacked twice. Now the punt out of the end zone. Tyler Hatch has done a lot of the kicking this year. About 4 yards deep in the end zone. Tabler should be back deep in midfield. Here's a good delivery, and the kick is away. Wobbly ball. Tabler runs up, calls fair catch, drops it, falls on it back at the 46, 47-yard line of Missouri Baptist. So the Cougars will go back on offense. Very good field position now in MBU territory. And we have 9 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in this first half. As we mentioned, we'll be watching some of the other scores, not only in the Mid-States Football Association today, big ones in the Mid-East League. Marion to Siena Heights. Concordia also home today to Lindenwood Belleville. Dale Carlson's Lynx. Remember a couple of weeks ago, they upset Robert Morris. Ferreira back in there now at quarterback. Looks to hand the ball off. Here's a cut to the right side. P.J. Dean looking for running room. Darts to his right, and cuts inside the 45 and angles to the right side down to about the 43-yard line. Jay Dean coming in with 333 total rushing yards on the year. Against Robert Morris 2 weeks ago, had 8 carries, 24 yards. And one of just a bevy of fine running backs that you talk to Kevin Donnelly about his rushers, and he just beams with joy. They're young. They're active. Too wide to the left side. Ferrer now looks right, can't find anything. Has got the crossing pattern. Gigner makes the catch and then takes a nice open field tackle. That was a good delivery, but a good job by Zach Gigner, who is looking back. 6'3" sophomore made the catch, but it will bring up 3rd down and 7. As far as 3rd down so far today, Cougars 2 out of 3. They've got to reach the 37-yard line of MDU on this snap. Right now, the ball is squarely at the 40-yard line. Approaching 8 minutes, time remaining first half. Ferrer, long count from the line of scrimmage, looks right, checks off, throws the middle, got a catch in traffic. That ball will be good for a 1st down inside the 30 to the 29. That was Gigner again, came right back to Zach Gigner. And a good job by the 6'3" sophomore. He actually had to muscle that ball away from a would-be defender. But it'll be 1st and 10 USF. They move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Now 7:37 remaining here in quarter 2 action. 2 protectors in, 1 each side. Ferrer, pump fake, now throws to the right side. Got a man downfield, diving for the ball. It is caught for a touchdown. That'll be 29 yards. And I believe that's Andreas Gomez-Espino. So 29 yards on the touchdown toss. That ball, I don't know if the wind caught it, gusting a little bit out of the west. The throw was to the southwest corner, but a good job by Gomez-Espino as he had to adjust on the ball that was dying and blowing away from him and dived into the end zone and made the catch. So a touchdown. Ferrer, his 3rd touchdown toss of the ball game, and it's 26-0 St. Francis. Time of the score at 7:26. And now Ryan Nix with the extra point. Over end on the way, and through the uprights, it is good. So that'll make it 27-0. Let's keep things right here and let everybody know that Redeemer Radio has one travel sponsor, and that's H&L Electric. Specializing in commercial electric needs for the business community, H&L Electric can handle the smallest to the largest of projects for your business. Call Pete Henry at 260-357-0123. It's as easy as that, 260-350-0123. So the Cougars, who in a sense really haven't played in 2 weeks. Admittedly, the starters played sparingly last week at home in that non-countable game against College of Faith. And it showed up a little bit at the start of this ball game, especially at the very beginning. But now a touchdown pass. Gomez-Espino diving into the end zone, Nix with the extra point, and a 27-0 lead. Once again, Nix ready to tee the ball up and kick it from right to left. Boy, they're coming up. They're not expecting a deep kick, and they're wrong again. As Pratt now will take it out inside the 10 at the 7. Works to the right side and nudges out across the 25 out to about the 30-yard line. A little pushing and shoving away from that play once again, but no harm, no foul. We'll take a look at Jacob Hunt and company. We mentioned this is a fairly large offensive line, and they average 286 a man, tackle to tackle. It'll be 1st and 10. MBU's got it at their own 32-yard line. Francisco Hernandez in there now at one of the offensive positions and was holding his hands up high like he was looking for some kind of guidance. Meanwhile, a quick pass to the near side. By the way, Hunt took a hit just as he delivered that ball. Incomplete, though. Near side. Holman had the coverage. And it'll bring up second down and 10. Pass was intended for Dalton Barkham. Cole Lima's out here as well, 5'11 junior. Has 18 catches for 165 yards. Played against St. Francis last year in Fort Wayne. Lucas Spartan back in there. Sets up on the left defensive end position once again. Here's Hunt. Screens the ball near side. He's got a catch. That's made by Dalton Barkham. And now late penalty flag. Let's see if that goes against St. Francis. Those quick hitting plays. It's a face mask call against St. Francis. And that will give MBU a first down. We'll see where the penalty is going to be marked off against, and it's a big one. That'll take the ball into Cougar territory down across midfield to the 49-yard line. First two possessions of the ball game for Missouri Baptist. They had drives, significant drives in the making, but came away with no points. Missed field goal and then a fumble stopped those drives. Meanwhile, St. Francis up 27-0 here on the road. Now, first and 10 at the Cougar 49. Hunt looking, checks off. Now flush back to his left. He's got running room to the 45 and then takes a hit. That was Andrew Hunt who came in there, cleaned things up. But Hunt, scrambling up the middle, was able to reach the USF 42-yard line. Well, Hunt is not really known as a running quarterback. Does have 30 carries, but again, consider a lot of that comes because of just problems with lost yardage in scramble plays. Last week against Concordia, he completed 15 of 27 passes for 36%, 149 yards. They'll run the ball now, and here's a big hole for Pratt. Pratt inside the Cougars 30 down to the 29. And he gets rolling. No, it's Barton, Antonio Barton. He looks bigger than 200 pounds. They list him at 5'9", 200, but he looks far heavier than that. And when he gets that inertia going, and momentum, he's a load to bring down. He reaches the USF 29-yard line now. Spartans have done a good job of rotating fresh backs in there. They've used Austin Schultz today, Barton in there right now, and of course William Pratt is usually their number one running back. Screen is coming near side. It completes to Barton again. Barton calling blockers, stepped out of bounds at the USF 21-yard line, just outside the 20. And they will be just short of a first down. And now we've got one of the Spartans down on his back. So we will have an injury timeout. We have 5:31 remaining in the first half. 27-0 is our score. And let's step out for this 30-second timeout. This is Cougar Football on the Road on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Looking to finance your education, a new car, your first home? Whatever your next big move is, Three Rivers can help. Three Rivers believes that everyone has the power to achieve financial success, and that's why we provide our community with the tools, guidance, and services needed to make it happen. So, what's next on your bucket list? Start your relationship with Three Rivers today so you can reach your goals tomorrow. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org.
That was lineman Alec Pfister, 6'4" junior at 270, holding his upper right shoulder. Walking off the field under his own power. Hunt back ready, wanting to throw. Drops the throw at the 30, throws over the middle, and that's far too far. Running the deep post pattern into the end zone, but the pass was about 8 yards too far. That was Pratt coming out of the backfield, downfield. Pratt was looking for his 5th catch of the year. Had 1 catch last week for 2 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 1. And here's the quarterback sneak and diving to the left side. Hunt looking to pick up the first down. Should have it at the 19. Going to depend on the spot of the football. Didn't need much. And the referee, Chad Davis, indicates 1st and 10 for MBU. Clock stopped while they move the chains. Now they'll run it again. It runs inside of 5 minutes, 27-0. But now is MBU in the red zone and driving for a possible score. Too wide to the left side. Up in the slot left side is Cole Lehman. Too wide to the right. And Hunt with the snap again. Wants to throw. The rush is coming. Throws the ball. Knocked away at the last second. That was Jalen McIntyre that tipped it away from the Quentin Cornegay was the intended receiver. Looking for his 5th touchdown catch. Another freshman on this MBU roster. McIntyre just darted in there. Actually a little bit, about a step behind, but timed his reach to flick that pass away. 2nd down and 10. Now they've got a bunch trips package to the left side. And Hunt wanting to throw again. Looks towards the middle. High ball, incomplete. It was over the outstretched hands of 6'1", sophomore Mike Beekert. And they'll bring up 3rd down and 10. The passing patterns, by and large, we've seen MBU try to execute today. A lot of screens, trying to get blockers out in front, or just the quick releases. Now, do we have another penalty? That goes against St. Francis as well. And that'll take the ball down half the distance. Did not see an indication on that one, just for walk-off, and they'll set the ball down at the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 10. And here's a quick screen coming to the right side. Run to the 5 and out of bounds. That was Dalton Barkham trying to, as he was knocked up into the air, trying to reach out with the right hand for the pylon, but they ruled him out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Stepped out of bounds before he tried to reach with the football. But he gained 6 yards. 2nd down and goal from just inside the Cougar 5. Again, the Spartans just looking back, standing around, trying to get that play called in from the bench here on the near sideline. And here's a quarterback keeper play. That's going nowhere. It's knifing in there defensively. Christian Johnson with a stop and a loss on the tackle for a loss back outside the 5 at the 6-yard line. Hunt faked the handoff, tried to roll to his left side, and there was big Christian Johnson, 274 pounds of him, to make the stop. Now it's 3rd down and goal, rolling to the right. Hunt looking, throws back to the left side. That one is tipped into the air and incomplete over the end line. So 4th down coming up, and let's see if they try another field goal. Looks like Tyler Hatch might be coming in. He may be the holder, though, with McGlassian trying to convert. It will be McGlassian with the attempt. He missed earlier from 42 yards out. This will be from 23 yards, directly in the middle of the field. 23-yard field goal attempt. Right-footed kick is on the way, certainly long enough. And on the way, it is good. So 23-yard field goal by McGlassian, and MBU breaks through. They've got points on the board with 3:18 remaining here in the first half. It is 27-3. St. Francis on top. We'll be back. Cougar football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF, 106.3 FM.
He has counted to infinity twice. He once set a land speed record on a surfboard. Bruce Springsteen calls him the boss. He is the most fascinating man alive.
I don't always buy diamonds, but when I do, I prefer Peter Franklin Jewelers. Stay sparkly, my friends.
Welcome back, everybody. We're in St. Louis today for the regular season finale. MBU 0 for the year. They came into this ball game 0-9. St. Francis, the other end of the spectrum, a perfect 8-0. Cougars scored the first 27 points of the day. Now it is a 27-3 ball game on the 23-yard field goal by MBU. High end over end kick. Back pedaling. Comes down a yard deep. They'll bring it out And here is Appenzeller across the 20, 25, 30, 40-yard line. Appenzeller in a foot race, one man to beat into MBU territory, finally knocked out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And that is going to be about a 66-yard kickoff return by Cody Appenzeller, and the Cougars in business trying to punch one in before halftime, leading it by 24 points at 27-3. One of the best kick returns of the year by Cody Appenzeller. Came in averaging 19.1 a kick return, had a long of 36, so that almost doubled his best kick return of the year. Two protectors in. Ferrer, one each side, does hand the ball off. Angled run to the left, and that'll be a gain down to the 40. So a pickup of 5. Seth Stewart working at right half. One of the protectors in there right now. And picks up 5 yards. Seth Stewart had just one rush on the year coming in. Now an empty backfield, so a different look on 2nd down and 5. 3 wide to the right. Bunch lineup out there. Looking left, though. Here is a quick release. There's a catch made. And Coates stays in bounds. And down the left sideline, he runs. Seth Coates. Great body control. Play designed just to pick up the first down. And Coates picks up another 12 to 15 yards. They call those yak yards, the yards after the catch. And he'll bring it down to the 14-yard line of MBU. And Ferrer staying deadly accurate. Now 15 of 16 for the day through the air. Stretch handoff comes again. Angled run to the left. Here's Green. Green legging it down inside the 5, but stepped out of bounds. And we're about somewhere inside the 5 and about the 4. Maybe the 3. So Green tried to stay in bounds, reaching for the pylon. But it will be 2nd down and 1 from the 3-yard line. Hurry up offense again for St. Francis. Now Ferrer with motion right to left. Counter run comes right side. Green runs into a wall, but not before he was a yard deep in the end zone. So Cougars add to their total. 3-yard touchdown run by Justin Green will propel St. Francis out to a 33-3 lead. And for Justin Green, that is going to be his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Seth Coates set him up with a nifty catch and a run after the catch, and the time of the score now 1:54. So St. Francis wasted little time getting points on the board after that field goal attempt. Now Nix will come on to attempt the extra point. And right-footed kick is end over end on the way, and it is good. So the Cougars add to their total. We'll keep things right here with 1:54 remaining in the first half. And that'll make it a 34-3 lead. St. Francis, their biggest lead of the day again at 31 points now. So let's see if we can pick up some of the numbers. As far as receiving coach, I believe that's his 7th catch for the day. He was over 100 yards already before that last catch, 2 touchdowns. Interesting, Cam Smith has not had a catch so far in the first half. Meanwhile, Green on his first rushing touchdown of the day. Cougars had managed just a sparing yardage on the ground. For that last series, something like 12 yards on the ground. But now they lead 34-3. Kickoff coming up once again. Nick's ready to hit it with the right foot. Took a little bit off, kind of a pooch kick. Near side, that's fielded. And did they call fair catch? Whistle blew right away. So it'll be MBU ball with 1:48 remaining in the half. And they'll have it 1st and 10 back inside their 35-yard line. Remember, we had a similar situation, somewhat similar, here a few weeks ago at Darcy Stadium, where one player called fair catch, backpedaling to the ball, but didn't make the catch. Another player caught the ball and ran with it. Initially, the officials threw a flag and then picked it up. And they basically said, well, he didn't mean it. Sometimes that you see everything. 1st and 10. Spartans on the attack now. Here's Hunt wanting to throw the ball. Quick slant. That one's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And I tell you what, that might have been fortunate because Marcus Stepp was reading the eyes of the quarterback, Jacob Hunt. And he was right in the passing lane, and it might have been in position to make that interception. Cam Shackelford in there, credited with knocking down that pass. 2nd down and 10. Still 1:44 on the clock. Junior Durnell in there, left defensive end. Shotgun formation now. Hunt will hand the ball off. There's a run to the right side, and nothing doing that time. Cougars were coming in mass. Holman came up out of his safety position. So St. Francis now adjusting their defensive strategies a little bit. And the Cougars are going to take another timeout with 1:36 remaining in the half. MBU is going to face 3rd down and long. St. Francis hungry. They want another chance to put points on the board. They lead at 34-3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cougar Football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Redeemer Radio gladly thanks Dr. Mark Stoner, a St. Jude parishioner, for underwriting a portion of our programming. Dr. Mark Stoner offers comprehensive dentistry for every family member. Dr. Stoner is now accepting new patients at his new location, 9830 Auburn Road. For more information on services for all dental needs, Dr. Stoner can be found on the web at markstonerdds.com or reached by phone at 260-484-4181.
Cougars coming off that game that wasn't a game last week, winning it 61-0 over College of Faith. Did move up a spot in the poll to number 5. And now waiting after today's outcome on this final, kind of a separation Saturday, if you will, because of some of the key games going on elsewhere, especially among top 5. Here's a bad snap, and it rolls back inside the 10 to the 5. So that is where St. Francis, now with that timeout, it will bring up 4th down. That one just dribbled back, and Hunt could not find the handle. So to be at the 5-yard line, and I believe Cougars did take another timeout. That'll keep 1:31 on the clock. Let's take a look at some of the numbers we've just handed to us. Ferrer, 15 of 16 through the air for 226 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's been sacked twice. Seth Cook with 7 catches now, 121 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. As far as Jacob Hunt, he's 9 of 18 through the air, 74 yards, 1 interception, no touchdowns. The Spartans do have 91 yards on the ground. Antonio Barton with 56 of them. William Pratt with 25. Now along the end line, Hatch ready to punt that ball away. Need a good snap here and got one. Rush is coming and the kick is blocked. That was Gaston that blocks it out of the end zone. And that will be a safety. Add 2 points on the block punt. That'll make it 36-0. And now Missouri Baptist will have to kick the ball away. So block punt by Charles Gaston came in there untouched at the 127 mark. Block kick went through the across the end line, so it's a safety. And 36-3, the Cougars up by 33 big ones. And they will get the ball back here shortly. We were looking at the numbers while we were away with that big kick coming up. Check some of the defensive numbers. Pearson Harnish leading the way last report with 4 total tackles. Roel Holman and Matt Muncie, Jalen McIntyre each have 3. As far as MBU is concerned, Devontae Johnson with 5. And Harry Espinosa, with, along with Connor Bomstad, 4 tackles each. Kevin Goons got 3 tackles, 1.5 for loss. Not received numbers on sacks. We mentioned Ferrer start the ball game. This was a little ragged, and they were giving up 2 sacks against Nick Ferrer, but he is just really pinpoint passing, 15 of 16 through the air in this first half. We'll get a comprehensive look at the numbers coming up. So now it'll be the free kick. And MBU will punt that ball to 20. Here's the kick end over end. That will hit at the 35, take a high bounce. That fumbled by Gaston, picked up though on the run to the 30-35, 40-yard line. Cuts back to the left side now. Gets away from another. Back to the 40, 45, and brought down with a rolling tackle here on the near sideline. Let's see if they're going to give them more progress to the 45. One official says yes, and the head linesman does as well. So St. Francis has got very good field position and still 1:10 on the clock. Working from right to left, their lead is 36-3. Ferrer stays in there at quarterback. Now, Tyrone Young makes his first appearance of the day as the running back. As Ferrer does want to throw, looks, time of the pocket, steps, dumps it out. There's Young with the catch at the 45. Knocked out of bounds, far sideline. Let's see if the clock will stop. He did not reach midfield. He'll pick up 4 yards, up to about the 49-yard line. So Tyrone Young on the catch. That's his 4th catch of the year. The clock stops with 1:01 remaining in this first half. Second down and a long 5. The ball just short of the 49-yard line is where they spot it. From the right side hash mark, 2 wide left. Motion by Seth Stewart, left to right. Here's Ferrer, steps up in the pocket, throws. Nice delivery between defenders as the catch is made at the 38-yard line of MBU. And that was Cam Smith, his first catch of the day. Bishop Dwenger grad. And hurry-up offense now, the clock moving as they reset the chains, and a spike of the ball by Ferrer. We'll stop the clock with 49.6 seconds remaining. And second down and 10 coming up for St. Francis at the 38-yard line. Cougars do huddle up now. And they come up to the line of scrimmage now with 23 still on the play clock. Snap will come from the right side hash mark. Young stays in as the running back. I believe that's still Seth Stewart out there up on the right wing. 2 wide outs to the left side as Ferrer looks to the near side. Throws the ball. Here's a look in pattern intended for Monte McDowell, but that pass was a couple of yards wide and low. That might have been a miscommunication between passer and would-be receiver. Got to believe that Ferrer was throwing to a spot at the time McDowell was not there. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. McDowell stays in wide to the left side. Boswell up on the slot to the left side. 1 wide to the right. Still 1 safety back, and there was movement. MBU came across, but were they drawn across? Wait for Chad Davis, our referee, to let us know. Get a little bit of a committee conference among officials, and it is encroachment against Missouri Baptist. I believe that's their first penalty of the day. It is. Cougars have had 4 penalties for 46 yards already in the first half. 46 seconds remaining in the first half, 36-3. Now it's 3rd down and 5. Ferrer to throw again, looks right. Out the pass, that's wide open. And Seth Stewart, nothing he could do with it after he caught the ball to save time, steps out of bounds. He did not pick up the first down, though, so they'll bring up 3rd down. Well, now they do move the chains. Looks like where they were spotting the ball, he was about a yard short, but the official, Chad Davis, says move the chains. 1st and 10, St. Francis with 40.7 seconds remaining. So a good job by Seth Stewart recognizing where he was, stepped out of bounds, got the first down, and killed the clock. Now the Cougars set to go to work once again. And Ferrer, this time a little longer count from the line of scrimmage, drops the throw. Same throw to the right, falling down and keeping the foot in bounds. That's got to be Cam Smith. It was. Patented move where he just basically falls with his body falling out of bounds, but still dragging a foot, keeps it in bounds, gets 1 foot in bounds. It's a legal catch, and he has another first down. And the clock stops as well with 33.1 seconds remaining. Smith stays in, wide to the short side to the right. They'll be joined by Seth Stewart. Empty backfield now, 3 wide to the left. And Ferrer taking the snap again, wanting to throw. Looks quick delivery, right side. There's Cam Smith, his 3rd straight catch this series. And out of bounds, he'll take what the NBU defense, and he's down close to the 10. They'll mark that ball inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. 2nd down and about 1.5 yards. Again, the Cougars doing a good job of working the sidelines and keeping the clock stopped. And Smith, let's see if they come up and press coverage. They're not. They're playing off. It's 2nd down and about 1.5 yards. Motion now. Seth Stewart left to right. And here's a quick throw in the end zone, and there's a catch made, and it'll be another touchdown. This time the quick slant, and there is Cam Smith. Well, he just ran a quick slant. He took a big hit but holds on. So it will be a touchdown toss at the 22-second mark. So Ferrer again on the money. Quick hitting play to Cam Smith. And I believe that was a 9-yard touchdown at the 22.1 second mark. Cougars with 42 first half points against Missouri Baptist today. Nix trying to make it 43. Jarzab with the hold. Kick end over end on the way, and it is good. So make it, adding to the Cougar total, and they'll add 7 points, and that'll make it 43-3, up by 40 points here on the road. Had a chance to talk to Kevin Downley before the ball game. Unfortunately, the taped interview do not have the capability with this particular system to bring that your way. But we really raised the question to him about how about 2 weeks ago, the week off, and then you had the situation where you played the game that didn't count. And he was a little concerned, at least before he saw his team, that they might lack some intensity. Maybe you could say the first couple of series, they were a little bit slow to get off the snide here today on the road. But since then, they've been crisp and Ferrer on target. 1 point recently, he was 15 out of 16 through the air. Seth Coate with 2 touchdown catches. Now Cam Smith has added 1. That's Ferrer's 4th touchdown pass of this first half. Now the Cougars will kick it away once again. Pratt comes up, but again, about to the 11 or 12 yard line. Here's a line drive bounding ball that takes a high bounce. Will be fielded by one of the upbacks, and that's a return across the 30 to about the 33 yard line. And the crowd really got animated on that kick return because it was Brendan Ike, a freshman who goes 6'1", 195. So we are just 19 seconds away from intermission here at the end of this first half. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. They work from their own 33-yard line. Don't forget, the final rankings come out sometime fairly early afternoon tomorrow. And then a couple of hours after that, here's a low snap, trickles back, and an off-tackle run to the right side, and that will do it. And nothing much available. Drew Darnell on the stop. And the final 9 seconds are going to run off. And St. Francis getting a lot of numbers in already in the first half, and up big here on the road, leading against winless Missouri Baptist by a 43-3 count at the end of the first 2 quarters. We'll be back with our halftime presentation. We'll recap the scoring, take a look at the numbers from the first half, and much more when we return to St. Louis, Missouri. This is Cougar Football on the Road on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM. Today, just cannot get over the weather. Again, coming out of all that wind we saw at Fort Wayne yesterday, and the last 2 days, in fact. Thursday and Friday. I think on Thursday, was it? We got up around upper 40, 45, maybe some places as high as 50 miles an hour. And then quite breezy last night of the high school ball game. Around 5 o'clock, we were saying it was still around 20, 25 mile an hour winds. Unfortunately, it let up a little bit still. Very breezy at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. But here, what a contrast today. It's like we left it, or down south somewhere. Sun now beginning to creep a little bit lower in the western sky. And you can feel the heat, and it feels good, folks, I got to tell you. 68 degrees at kickoff and probably in the lower 70s as we get ready. St. Francis will tee it up, kick from left to right. Wind is a crosswind out of the west. The field is laid out from south to north, from our left to our right. And Missouri Baptist will return the kick out of the north end zone. Blake Yelkin is back. He leads them with 26 kickoff returns, averaging 18.8 yards a kick return, a lot of 36. He is number 4 among all Mid-State Football Association kick returners. Ryan Nix is ready, and so are we. Ready to start this second half. 43-3, St. Francis. Comes the kick end over end. And Young backpedaling. He's got it at the 3. Works with a blocker in front across the 10 to the 15. But wrapped up, driven around, stepped out of one tackle, got to the 15, and then knocked down. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. They may have it at their 16-yard line. And we are expecting to see quarterback Jacob Hunt once again. Went all the way in the first half, 9 of 19 through the air for 74 yards, 1 interception, the pick 6, the 40 yards, pick 6 interception return for a touchdown by Cale Tabler. And here we go. Shotgun formation for Hunt. Looks to hand the ball off tackle run to the left side. That'll be out close to the 20. It is to the 20-yard line. And that was William Pratt on the carry. Pratt with 6 carries, net 20 yards gained in that first half. Gets 5 yards on this first snap from scrimmage. Going to back him up a little bit. Call it a gain of 4. Second down and 6. Early moments of the second half. Cougars with the same starting defensive line. Christian Johnson in there. Lucas Sparks on the right side. Check the rest of them. Shotgun formation again, and now here's Hunt. Throws over the middle. Got a quick screen. Ball is dropped. Never had control of it. Matt Muncie was in on the coverage right now and separating that from Cole Lima. Carrington Thompson at the left defensive end, and Jeffrey Jones, I believe, out there is like he is. Original down 4, starting defensive front 4 for St. Francis. Muncie, you heard us mention his name. He was right there with Pearson Harnish to break out that pass. Cougars with 4 back, with 5 back right now. Really playing well, off on 3rd down and 7. They'll run the ball and looking for some running room. Boy, there was a right arm delivered by one of the offensive linemen. I think that was Ryan Raskin. Got away with a kind of a cheapie. But they come up short on the 3rd down call. The running play gets them just a couple of yards. That'll bring up 4th down and 4. Tyler Hatch in. Had 6 punts last week against Concordia. Had along a 52, averaged nearly 43 yards a punt. And Tabler back in punt return, waiting inside the USF 40. Now moves up to the 40-yard line. Inside the 10 is Hatch. Got a good delivery on it. The rush is coming. The kick is away. Wobbly ball. Fair catch is called by Tabler. That one sailed a little bit on him. He had to backtrack a little bit, but gathers it in at the 41-yard line. So St. Francis now with the offensive unit out on the field for the first time today. And we will see if Coach Donnelly stays with Nick Ferrer. See a lot of the first team offense coming out on the field, and that brings Alex Woods out there with Keegan Bruner, Zach Menardo, Brian Gegner, and Gus Hancock. Cam Smith out there. He had a great finish of the first half. He didn't have a catch for the longest while the first half, and then they featured him in the final drive of that first half. He got a touchdown catch. 1st and 10. They'll hand the ball off. And it looks like it is going to be Green who started the ball game, and Justin Green picks his way across the 45 up to about the 47. They're going to give him another yard to just across the 48-yard line. It's one of the best runs of the day by Justin Green. Green in that first half had 6 carries for net 28 yards, did score a touchdown. And Seth Coate back in, wide to the left side. Second down and 5. Ferrer sets up out of the pistol alignment once again. Looking stretch handoff. Here's Green. Runs to his right, trying to get a block. It runs out of bounds. I believe he's short of the first down. Got the ball into Spartan territory. Across the 50-yard line and stepped out of bounds at about the 48. So to bring up third down and 1. Cougars 4 of 5 in third down conversions in the first half. Missouri Baptist was just 1 of 5. So the Cougars trying to convert. Appenzeller up on the wing to the right side. And here is a straight ahead carry. Now here's Green and angles. Inside the 45, got it down to about the 44. And they'll move the chains. So the current conversion is made as St. Francis right now trying to run some clock, establish their run game. They'll have it first and 10 at the 43-yard line of Missouri Baptist. Cam Smith in, split wide to the short side to the right. 2 protectors now in, one flanking either side of Nick Ferrer. 4 down defensive linemen in there for MBU. Little counter play, fake handoff. Now here's Ferrer, steps up. They drag him down. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll have a yard gain. They had a little bit of a reverse by those protectors, but that was a fake. Ferrer wanted to throw, but Missouri Baptist had the coverage downfield. Ferrer is able to gain a yard. Good play, though, defensively, staying at home. The Missouri Baptist defense. Second down and 9. Coate wide to the left. Cam Smith wide to the right. Appenzeller up on the slot to the right side. 2 protectors still in there, one either side of Ferrer. Has the snap, drops the throw, looks, throws, quick slant. There's Cam Smith inside the 30 to the 28. Ferrer threading the needle. They were converging. They had 3 different defenders for MBU converging. But Ferrer timed his throw perfectly and threw to the spot. Cam Smith was there with the hand-tie catch, and it's first and 10 at the Spartan 29-yard line. That Cougar offensive line giving Ferrer some time now, and they average 280 a man, tackle to tackle. First and 10. Cougars trying to get on the board once again. Seth Stewart, no, play action pick. They screen near side. Here's the run after the catch by Justin Green. And catches the ball outside the 20, carries it inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. So the influence on the fake is to the left. They come back with a screen. Little drag pattern run out of the backfield by Justin Green from left to right. And they'll pick up another first down at first and 10 at the 18-yard line. Same formation. Smith wide to the right. Seth Coate wide to the left. 2 touchdown catches for Seth to start the ball game. Ferrer, long count from the line of scrimmage now. Short drop, looks quick. He's got Cam Smith again. Gave some ground back to the 10. Still on his feet. They can't bring him down. Dragging tacklers laterally, though, and got to the 9 and maybe the 8. That should be good for another first down, and it is. It'll be first and goal for the Cougars knocking on the door. Ferrer threw for 276 yards in the first half on 21 of 24 pinpoint passing. And he started sharp again here to start the second half. First and goal from the 8-yard line. They'll run the ball with Green. Trying to go off tackle. Cut curls upfield. It's fought his way close to the 5. It made Markham just short of that 5-yard line, just outside the 5. So it'll be second down and goal. Now they move that ball back to the 6. So it'll be a gain of 2 yards for Justin Green. He's a redshirt freshman, 5'11", 186 pounds. T.J. Dean gets some snaps in the first half, along with Aaron Harris and Tyrone Young. But the main carrier has been Justin Green today. Now second and goal from the 6. Again, Green starts left, cuts right, picks his way inside the 5, got down to the 3, down to the 2-yard line. So it will be 3rd down and goal. Those are the football just outside the 2-yard line where it appears here. Let's see if they try to go right back to Justin Green, who's run for a touchdown today. Had a 4-yard touchdown run. They will split Cam Smith wide to the right. Appenzeller in the slot to the right side as well. And here is Green. No, play action boot to the left side. Ferrer throws in the end zone. Tip ball incomplete. And now decision for Kevin Donnelly. He will try to bring Nix on for a field goal. He's a perfect 6 for 6 on the year. At along the 42 yards, or you just basically try to score, or even failing that, great 1st and 10 for the Spartans deep in their own territory. And they're going to come with a play from offense. A little motion from left to right. Here's a roll to the right side, a quick throw, and that's a catch by Seth Stewart. Then he lost the ball. They're going to count it, though. Had enough of it. He went to the ground, turned around, turned over, and then the ball squirted free. But they really had possession long enough. So the Cougars do score on their first possession to start this second half. It'll be officially a 2-yard touchdown toss. Ferrer, his 5th touchdown pass of the day, comes at the 8:07 mark. And the Cougars, who scored 61 points last week against College of Faith, now have 49 today on the board, pending the extra point conversion attempt coming up from Ryan Nix. Jarzab on one knee at the 10. Low snap, got the kick away though, and over and it is good. Nice job by Brad Jarzab. That one was kind of coming through, short hopping to him, but Nix nails it. And here in the 3rd quarter, that'll make it an even 50 at the half-century mark. Cougars by 47 on the road over Missouri Baptist in this regular season finale. We'll be back after a timeout. This is Cougar football on the road on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Between classes and practice and parties and finals, it can be hard to stay on top of your finances. 3 Rivers is here to help. Whether you need some additional assistance with your student loans, could use a little help deciding what financial products best suit your needs, or simply want some advice on creating a budget, 3 Rivers is here for you. We help you to make sense of your money matters so you can feel confident in making smart financial choices now that will pay off later. Get connected and learn more at 3riversfcu.org.
Back here at Ross Field, it's the home of the CBC, that's Christian Brothers College field, high school field actually. And it is 50-3 in favor of St. Francis here, the number 5 ranked team in the NAIA. Other games today, Marion, they're hosting Siena Heights. Keeler on the road at Trinity International in the crossover game. Is Concordia hosting Lindenwood Belleville. Here's a kick bobbled again. Youngs has to go back and it's into the end zone. They're going to rule that, a touchback? And that is a bit of a break for the Spartans as they'll get the ball back 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. But a couple of times today, this turf has some strange things happening where a ball bounces on a kick and takes a sideways bounce. Jacob Hunt back out there, the freshman quarterback. Spartans paying their dues again this year, taking on the Chin. They've really been in only 2 games. Had a chance to win a couple of games and lost one early in the year in the final minutes. 0 for 4, 0 for 9 on the year. Here's a stretch handoff right side, trying to feel his way. Looks like William Pratt getting the call. They'll pick up about 3 yards up to the 28-yard line. That's Muncie there defensively. Check goes. By and large, we're starting to see a few new numbers in there for St. Francis. Wilmer Cole still out there, the right cornerback. Spencer Coward, one of the linebackers. see who else we've got out there. Got a feeling we're at the point where anybody that was on the team bus may have a chance to play. Meanwhile, gain of 4, second down and 6. Low snap, but Hunt picks that up, and they've got him converged. Getting in the Hemmelgarn was in there. Eric Hemmelgarn, a 6'5" redshirt freshman, 280-pounder. As they just came crashing down from the middle. That's a loss back inside the 30, back around the 27. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Again, the Spartans just standing around. They finally get the play wagged in. They've got to get the ball up to their own 35-yard line on this snap. I'm still not quite ready. Play clock is down to 3. And they do get the play off. He wants to throw. Looks, screens the ball near side. He's got to catch Pratt out of the backfield. And angles out of bounds short of the first down. Got across the 30 to about the 32. Had to get up to the 35. So it will bring up 4th down. And they will have to kick the ball away. Because we can get got a pile of material here. As soon as we can get the right charts out, it'll be 4th down and 3. Roberto Martinez, one of the linebackers, checking into the ball game right now for St. Francis. But Hatch is in to punt the ball, waits for the snap back at his own 17-yard line. Good delivery, rush is coming, kick us away. Short kick, wobbly ball, that will hit at the 40. Takes a Spartan bounce inside the 35, inside the 30 rolls, and it will come to a stop at about the 27-yard line. So St. Francis has scored once to start this second half. And they lead this ball game in the third quarter 50-3. And we will see Sean Boswell checks into the ball game now. And let's see if we have a change at quarterback. We do. Brad Jarzab will come out now to run the offense. 214-pound junior, 5'11", throwing for 156 yards. And the Cougars trying to run the ball. They do not get much on that carry. As that is Tyrone Young in there. He's going to lose yardage, a couple of yards, back just outside his own. They'll mark it at about the 26-yard line. Call it a loss of 2, second down and 12. Inside 5.5 minutes, time remaining in this third quarter. Nate Carson into the ball game, wide to the short side to the left. Jarzab, let's see if we see a steady diet of run offense by St. Francis now. Safety's cheating up. They do run the ball with Tyrone Young, and he finds some running room. Finally driven back. He got across the 30. Worked off tackle between guard and tackle the left side, and they'll give him a 4 progress gain out to the 32-yard line. So it will bring up 3rd down and 6. Cougars trying to get out to their own 30, about the home 38-yard line. Need about 6 on this snap coming up. Monty McDowell back in, wide to the near side. I believe that's Boswell still in there, up in the slot near side as well. Jarzab, though, out of the pistol, wants to throw. Looks to the left side, has a catch. And that was Nate Carson. Good job of cradling the ball. And he is up to the 40-yard line, stepped out of bounds, so it'll be 1st and 10. The Cougars do convert on 3rd and long, and they'll move the chains. That's encouraging when you get the execution and the production from these younger guys. Carson will stay in wide to the left side. Tyrone Young is the one back, running attack. And McDowell split wide to the right side. Jarzab ready to take the snap once again. Looks to hand it off. It did give it off to Young. And Young fights his way up the middle. Got to the 45. Missouri Baptist is getting some, and there's a late penalty flag, and that one, I think, goes against St. Francis. A hit coming after the play was over. Back judge threw that one. And let's see if that does go against St. Francis. as they had 4 penalties for 46 yards. St. Francis backing up again. One thing you can say about Missouri Baptist, they may be on the short end of a 50-3 score, but kind of reminds me a little bit of the Lindenwood-Belleville game. St. Francis big with a victory in that one, but the Lynx played from start to finish, and they flew to the football, hit hard, and you can say a lot of the same comments about this Spartan team here today. They're being handled 50-3, but they're in it to play, playing hard. Penalty against, that's a big one, so it's second down and long. They've got to get to the 50-yard line. Garzak ready to take the snap once again. And bobbled the snap, trying to find the handle. Who's got it? Back inside the 30-yard line. And let's see, Missouri Baptist thinks they've got it, and the officials agree. So that one got away from Jarzab, and Missouri Baptist forces the first turnover of the ball game against St. Francis. I believe coming up with that ball was Nathaniel Worm. So the fumble recovery will give the Spartans an opportunity. They've got it at the Cougars 29-yard line. First turnover of the day by USF. And I'm sure we're going to see some of the other defenders in there for St. Francis. Here's a little spin move and a throw in the flats. That's no good. Short hop pass in there intended for Cole Lima. But Jacob Hunt, he's a right-handed quarterback, and he spins to his right, does a 360, and then tries to throw it on a little drag pattern into the flat, and he just didn't get enough on that pass. It falls incomplete. They'll stop the clock with 3:13 remaining in this third quarter. So the sun shining in, low in the sky right now, and it feels great. Hunt again with the snap, short drop, looks, throws over the middle, looking downfield. That one's too far. Intended downfield, but coverage by St. Francis, provided by Eric Denton, the redshirt freshman at St. Francis. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10. And now the Cougars are bringing back some of their first liners, including K.O. Stabler and Deshaun Lewis back into the ball game. Both teams making substitutions. Wholesale. Play clock still at 20. Austin Schultz is the running back in there. Right now, offset to the right side, a little bit behind freshman quarterback Jacob Hunt. With the snap again, looks, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. That ball is caught, good delivery. Wilmer Cole had to cover it. The catch is made inside the 20 at the 18-yard line, and that was Brendan Ike on the crossing pattern. 195-pound true freshman. So 1st and 10. And Mo Baptist on the move, trying to get their first touchdown of the ball game. They've been denied until a field goal from 23 yards by Glassian got them on the board, but they're on the short end of a 50-3 score. They work from the right side hash mark now. Hunt with the snap again, wants to hand it off. And here is Schultz trying to feel his way down close to the 16-yard line. Little read option play and a handoff by Jacob Hunt. That'll be good for about 1.5 yards. Let's call it 2nd down, and let's call it 2nd and 8. So Austin Schultz stays in as the running back, 200-pound sophomore. Meanwhile, looking back, all the Spartan players to the near sideline. Play clock is at 10. Game clock shows just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And here comes the blitz, but the throw left side is on the way, and that one is knocked away. That time the would-be receiver became a bit of a defender. That was jump ball in the left corner of the end zone. And that was Austin Schultz, who worked his way out of the backfield down deep. And good thing he is 6'1", because he was battling just to knock that ball away from an interception. So 3rd down and 8. Brendan Ike stays in. He's up on the slot to the left side. Split wide of him is Mike Meeker. He had a catch earlier in the ball game. One wide to the right to the short side. And Hunt to throw over the middle. The ball is tipped and knocked away. Comes from nowhere. Good play defensively. We'll check the number for you in a moment. Might have been Marcus Stepp again. He had a big play defensively. No, it was Derek Denton, 39, rather than 31. Eric Denton, true freshman out of Carroll High School. So that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll attempt McGlasty another field goal. This one will be from 34 yards. A little bit of angle from right to left inside the hash mark. 34-yard kick on the way. He's got the distance. Does he have the angle? He does. Second field goal of the game. He's 2 out of 3 in field goal attempts. And at the 155 mark, Missouri Baptist gets points on the board. McGlasty from 34 yards out. That'll make it 50-6. And we'll be back to St. Louis. This is Cougar Football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Spherion Staffing, locally owned by the Pentenberg family, excels in finding the best candidates for industrial, clerical, customer service, non-clinical healthcare, IT, and professional direct hire placements. Spherion clients are accustomed to getting the right employees at the right time, every time. Spherion Staffing supports the proud excellence of the Dwenger Saints and the Lures Knights, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether you are seeking your next career move or searching for great employees, call us at 260-496-9900 or visit us on the web at spherion.com/FTWayne.
Cougars will be on the bus tonight, headed back after this game to Fort Wayne. I guess it's about a 8-hour bus trip. And of course, then gathering up, getting ready for the final rankings that'll come out sometime early to mid-afternoon. Then a couple of hours after that, we'll have all the tournament playoff pairings. The expectation, maybe realistically, the hope is St. Francis will have a home game next Saturday at Darcy Stadium with a 12 noon kickoff. And sometime late in the day tomorrow, we'll find out who that opponent will be. As I mentioned, another little dramatic thing is that 2 of the top 5 teams hit the short kick right side, over the shoulder catch that Marcus Stepp, and he'll bring it out to about the 30-yard line. Number 1 Morningside was playing today against also Stone. Both those teams are ranked in the top 5. One's got to lose, and the hope is that St. Francis will benefit from one of those teams losing and move up at least 1 spot into the top 4. That also can weigh heavily when playoff home games are being considered. 1st and 10 now for St. Francis. Brad Jarzab, who turned the ball over his last time out there, back out there at the left side hash mark. 1st and 10. 1:51 remaining in the quarter. Looks to hand the ball off. Here's a run to the left side. There'll be a gain across the 30 to about the 32-yard line, and that is it. Not much there. The clock continues to run. This Spartan defense has been very tough for St. Francis to run against today. We'll get you updated on some of the numbers that'll be coming to us. But that is no gain. St. Francis now with Trevon Carr checking into the ball game. He's up on the wing to the right side. 2nd down and let's call it 9. They did gain about a yard. And play action fake, spin to the left side. Jarzab under pressure, gets away from one. No, he didn't. He lost the football again, and Missouri Baptist has got that again. Now it's top 3 again, and let's see who's got it. I believe the Cougars got the ball back. That was bizarre because Jarzab looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss. Fumbled the ball away. Missouri Baptist got it. They fumbled it. And St. Francis gets it back. Now, in the change of possession, officials are going to have to gather up and talk about should it be 1st down. Missouri Baptist did have possession. And it should be 1st and 10. St. Francis players on the field indicating, trying to help the officials. I'm more than happy to do that. Clock, by the way, shows 48.8 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Well, we've been enjoying the just almost September-like weather here in St. Louis. That may change a little bit as there's an awning that protects us here in the press box. As the sun dips a little bit lower, it may become a little bit toasty up here, but again, not complaining at all. Yeah, they do change it. It'll be 1st and 10 for St. Francis, getting the ball back, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at, we're about the 34-yard line. They still have not put the ball down. Chad Davis, the referee, is over to talk to the coaching staff of the Missouri Baptist, trying to explain what's going on. It was a change of possession, so Missouri Baptist in the recovery, the player took about 3 steps, swinging his arms, trying to break free of the tackle, lost the ball, and St. Francis got it back. So new life for Jarzeb and company. Here's Brad, short drop, screens the ball. Carr's got it, goes upfield, and he's got a 1st down. Finn still on his feet and brings it across the 45. I don't know if you can hear him on this pickup, but the entire Cougar bench along the way cheering Trevon Carr with that hustle play. Sophomore out of Leo, and he's got himself a 1st down, and USF with it 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And the animation continues. So obviously Carr, well liked by his teammates, and really, really enjoyed that fine run. After a quick screen, he ran for another 12 yards to pick up the 1st down. Improving field position for USF. Final 12 seconds of the quarter. 2 protectors in blitz coming up the middle. Jarzeb wants to throw as far as he can. Puts it up. A lot of air under that ball, and it is incomplete. Intended down the left sidelines. That was intended for Nate Carson. Good coverage, though, down there. Step for step defensively for the Spartans. And that'll leave 3.2 seconds remaining in this quarter in time for one more play. 50-6 our score. Andreas Gomez-Espino into the ball game now. He had a touchdown catch earlier today, his 1st of the year. Carr sets up on the wing to the right side. Gaston's in now. And actually part of a trips package. Gaston in between the 3 wide to the right. Jarzab looks, hands the ball off. There's a cutback. And still on his feet, battling for the 1st down. Second, another nice run for St. Francis. That was T.J. Dean. And again, the Cougar players all on the bench, they're just going wild. But we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've got an injury to one of the Missouri Baptist players. They're bringing the brain staff out immediately, so we hope that's nothing serious. But we will head to the 4th quarter, and the Cougars have got the lead heading into the final 15 minutes, trying to polish off a undefeated regular season, coming in today on the road at 8-0, and they lead after 3 quarters, 50-6. This is Cougar Football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Hello, I'm Tom Steele with Tom Steele Tire and Auto Repair, a family-owned business for over 35 years. We carry all major brands of new tires, as well as a large selection of quality used tires to save you money. We do all types of auto repairs, be it brakes, alignment, or just fix your air conditioning. Tom Steele Tire, North Clinton or Illinois Road. Give us a try. You'll be glad you did.
Still working on the injury to the Missouri Baptist player. Coach Jason Murianic comes out to check on his player as well. We'll get you the number 4 on that shortly. Defensively, it's Sebastian Martin. Martin being helped off and kind of holding his chest area with his right hand. He's a 6'4" junior. And I'm looking at these numbers, 335. So St. Francis has the 1st down as we head now to the 4th quarter. They'll have it 1st and 10 moving from right to left at the Spartan 41-yard line. Leading it 50-6. Jarzab now, I believe that's still P.J. Dean is the running back motion right to left. Here's the counter run. Dean breaks out to the right side. His running room has a first down. Much more. Keeps his balance inside the 10, down to the 5, and trying to get into the end zone for a touchdown. 41 yards now, a late penalty flag as well. I think that's going to be a dead ball foul. Might be excessive celebration by the Cougar players on the bench. Officials kind of pointing that way. I think the 41-yard touchdown run by P.J. Dean is going to stand up. We'll wait, though. Let's see. Chad Davis, our referee, walking over to midfield once again. It is unsportsmanlike conduct. Touchdown does stand. So call it a 41-yard touchdown run. 61 points last week, 56 already here today, and still 14:48 on the clock. Time of the score at 14:48. So Nick's on to attempt the extra point. Jarzab is the holder. Taking a little extra time here before get this extra point attempt coming your way. Nick's lining it up with a two-step lateral move to his left. There's a hold by Jarzab. The kick is certainly long enough on the way, and it is good. So make it 57 today for the Cougars on the road. 57 and a lead of 51 here in St. Louis as Nick knocks it through. And we'll be back to St. Louis after this timeout. Cougar football on Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
You can help support your Catholic parish or school with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union's Elevate program. You'll not only enjoy excellent personal service and save money with your new loan or credit card, you'll also be giving money back to the participating parish or school you care about. Let Notre Dame Federal Credit Union elevate all participating parishes or schools. Elevate can be reached at 844-230-6611 or visit us online at ndelevate.com. Independent from the university.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe Parson with you here at beautiful Ross Field, part of the CBC complex, the Christian Brothers High School College, if you will. That's what they call it. The CBC cadets play on this field. Undefeated a year ago. State championship at the high school level. Undefeated again through last night's tournament coverage for CBC. So they've got quite a tradition, quite a rich history here at the high school level. And Missouri Baptist trying to emulate them in time. Kickoff coming from right to left. Kickoff is back at the 20 with the penalty, and that takes a high bounce. That is taken at the 26-yard line. And the run up the middle, they've got some running room across midfield and all the way into Cougar territory, down to about the 48-yard line. Looking at some of the high scores of the year, of course, 61 last week, but that was a game that did not count in the standings. St. Francis had 59 against Olivet Nazarene in the season opener on September the 5th, 74 on the road. The other side of the river against Lindenwood Belleville on September the 26th. And they came in averaging well over 50 points. Here's a play action fake. They throw near side with a catch that's completed. And that will be catch by Dalton Barkham. Barkham will bring it down to the USF. About the 43-yard line is where they're going to mark that ball. Cougars came in averaging 50.8 points a ball game. Number 1 in the Mid-States Football Station. Number 3 overall. And 57 on the board so far today. That was a gain of 6, second down and 4. Here is Pratt. Pratt just rolls up the middle. And he's inside the USF 35 to the 34-yard line. Emilgarn in there. Drew Durnell. St. Francis, I believe that's Martinez back out there once again. And let's check Now some new numbers. That might be, it is Shatan Harris. Shatan Harris in at left corner. Vito Tapia is also up in the right corner. A lot of new numbers in there for St. Francis now. Meanwhile, Jacob Hunt, he's not a new number. He is a freshman, though. Wants to throw over the middle. He's got a man downfield, and the ball knocked away. Great saving defense once again. Beaten on the play, but reaching out at the last moment. That was Eric Dutton. He made a couple of plays like that today. So it'll be second down and 10. That was Cornegay that looked like he was running the deep post and had it stepped. Second down and 10. Clock shows 13:37 remaining. And again, play action read and hands the ball off. Pratt trying to angle to his right, did not find much. As coming up to make the stop was Cameron Shackelford. 6'4" sophomore out of Southside High School. Shackelford last couple of games getting some playing time. Andrew Hunt also in there, one of the linebacker spots right now for St. Francis. And now it'll be third down and 9. Spartan's trying to reach the 25-yard line on this snap. Hunt handles the snap, drops the throw, looks near side, throws it long, threw that one away. That one might have been a slip. Looking in the direction of Barkham. Maybe trying to set up a little bit of a stop-and-go play, but Barkham just quit on the run. Like he was not expecting the ball to go that far. So now it's fourth down, and they will go for it. Barkham stays in. They'll split him wide to the left side. They'll join Cole Lima out there. Meanwhile, Cornegay stays in, split wide to the short side to the right. Hunt, here's the ball, trickles back to him, picks it up, handles it, and buried. They wrestle him down. Ball popped free as well, but let's see if they can rule it. Now a penalty flag. Boy, now they've got a hat being thrown. And getting a little chippy now. That was a sack by Shackelford came in there. And officials quickly converge. And let's hope there's no ejection. The officials threw a hat after the penalty flag was thrown. And there will be a discussion among the officials right here. Still 12:49 remaining in the ball game. You got to believe the coaches across the way. Kevin Donnelly with hands on hips and looking back at his team. Let's see if that one does go against St. Francis yet again. Officials are coming over and talking to Coach Donnelly across the way, two of the officials. There's not been any walk-off as of yet. Cougars had the sack back outside the 40 at their 41-yard line. But there might have been some extracurriculars after the whistle had blown. Well, apparently not. It's going to be St. Francis on that fourth down. They didn't call it a fourth down stop. Oh, offsetting penalties. Now we got the... Don't have the referee mic here, so St. Francis does get the fourth down stop. And they will take over the ball at their own 41-yard line. I believe it's still Jarzab in there at quarterback. Here's a little sweep coming to the right side by Tyrone Young. Young finding some running room and angles up across 40 to 45 of St. Francis. And they're going to give him a gain of about 7 yards all the way up to his own 48-yard line. Sun, the way it's shining right now, beginning to blanch out some of these yard lines on the field because of the angle. Not complaining. Now when you've got 70-plus degrees out there. Let's check some of the new numbers in an offensive line. Anthony Wilkerson, 6'1", 335-pound junior in there from Lima Central. Gain of 6, second down and 4. Jarzab looking to Young again. Same play, curls to his right. It's got the first down as he brings it across midfield into Missouri Baptist territory down to the 47-yard line. Tyrone Young running hard now. got to tell you, Anthony Wilkerson at 335 does fill out a uniform. Tight formation. And motion out of it right to left by Gaston. But a counter run. And there is stepping out of the tackle and running to the 45 to the 40. And Tyrone Young out of bounds. Steps out of bounds inside the Missouri Baptist 35. That was a play designed to go up the A-gap, up the middle. That was blocked, nothing there. And Young quickly bounced it out to the near side and gains another first down with a big run. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of Missouri Baptist. Cougars have a 41-yard touchdown run by P.J. Dean in the second half. Meanwhile, Gomez Espinosa checks in, wide to the right side. Gaston up in the slot to the right side. Comes in motion now back. Counter run again. And here's Tyrone Young. This time cannot find running room. They had him high around the shoulder pad area, but no face mask call. That'll be a lost yardage play. They'll mark the ball back outside the 30-yard line at the 31. Mercifully, the clock keeps running in this 57-6 ball game. And St. Francis now with 2nd down and 12 after a loss of 2. Jarzab out of the shotgun formation, motion again right to left. And Jarzab, play action fake, wants to throw the ball and throws it high. They had 2 players kind of in the same area. Gomez Espinosa was the intended receiver. I'm sorry, that was Gomez Espino, beg your pardon. But 3rd down and 12 after the incompleted pass. That stops the clock with 10:13 remaining. Monty McDowell in, wide to the left side. Gomez Espino stays in, wide to the short side to the right. Slot man to the left side is Charles Gaston. Gaston had a touchdown run earlier today. And Jarzab wants to throw again. Looks, throws to the right side. He's got a catch. Looks to be short of the first down. And was that a hit out of bounds? No penalty flag. As a little comeback pattern run by Gomez Espino. Right along the sidelines, they rule that he was hit inbounds. Legal play, and it'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th down and 5. Austin Smonger is in there now on the offensive line. He was one of the players that Coach Kevin Dowley talked to me about. Players, Malachi Mannion caught his eye with 14 tackles last week. And also, Smonger was the guy whose name was mentioned. There's the drop, and Jarzab in trouble, picks his way around one, now scrambling, looking for the first down stick, and still driving the pile down to about the 20-yard line. That'll be short of the first down. Good effort as Brad Jarzab, scrambling around, never gave up on the play. Comes up short as far as the ability to get a new set of downs, but great hustle, great effort that time by Brad Jarzab. But it will be a stop. And now each team respectively has had a 4th down stop. And Missouri Baptist will take over the football at their own 21-yard line. And let's see if Hunt comes out firing once again. Jacob Hunt. Got a little motion. No, they'll hand the ball off. They want to run the ball right side. Here's Pratt, starts right, gives ground, cuts back to the left side. He's in a lot of trouble and knocks down inside the 5. Nearly lost the football. Now, again, consider this is a play that starts at the 21. It's a handoff, sweep to the right side, gives ground, cuts back to the left, all the way back inside the 5-yard line. That's just poor decision making. They'll mark that ball right at the 5. So a huge loss. Back at the 5-yard line. And the Spartans would need to get out to their own 30, 31 in fact. 2nd down. And here's the run again up the middle, trying to get some breathing room. And they'll run with the attack up across the 5 out just short of the 10. out to about the 8, maybe the 9-yard line. That will keep the clock moving. Cougars make a change again with new numbers coming in, coming out. Damon Robinson was in there, I believe, and now a late change defensive or offensively for the Spartans. They bring in a new number on the offensive line. Play clock is down to 10. Hunt will set up at the goal line. Got a protector in to his left. High snap, one-handed that ball, now tries to run, scrambles to his left, and it's going to be run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So, St. Francis will get great field position out of this one with 7:47 remaining. And on top here on the road, it's 57-6. In to punt the ball, Tyler Hatch. These kickers are kind of interchangeable. Alex McLaughlin done all the field goal kicking attempts today, but they can switch back and forth. 1 yard from the end line is Hatch, ready to snap the ball away. One back and punt return for St. Francis at the Spartan 45. Kick is away, nice, high hanging kick. That one, Boswell's got it in midfield, and did the knee hit? He kind of lost his footing, and now there's extracurriculars going on once again. Well, after the whistle, but no, we see no penalty flag. So St. Francis will have the ball back into Cougar territory at the 46. That's a great kick from 1 yard from the end line by Hatch. He came in averaging 39 yards to punt, third best in the Mid-States Football Association. And that one all the way about a 65-yard punt in the air. But St. Francis goes back on offense now, 1st and 10 at the USF 46. P.J. Dean back in there as the running back. And Jarzab going all the way in the second half. Here's P.J. Dean, straight arms one. Cuts it up, spins at the 45. And nice forward up to about the 48. They may give him another yard close to the 49. That one did not look like it had much, but nifty footwork that time by P.J. Dean. It's another one of the fine freshman running backs out of Eastside High School. That'll be a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Clock now down inside, approaching 6.5 minutes time remaining. Gaston up in the slot to the left side. Jarzab ready to take that snap out of the pistol again. Play action fake, rolls to his right, being pursued. Got rid of the football and threw it away. Well, while you've got a moment, wanted to let everybody know that Redeemer Radio has one travel sponsor. That's H&L Electric, specializing in commercial electric needs for the business community. H&L Electric can handle the smallest to the largest of projects for your business. Be sure to call Pete Henry at 260-357-0123. That's 260-357-0123. Well, we appreciate the sponsorship and the help getting these teams on the air from all our fine sponsors at Redeemer Radio. Play clock is down to 3. Jarzab with the snap. Rolling to his right, being pursued, and throws it away once again. Got out of the tackle box and did not take the sack, so you like that decision making. But it will bring up 4th down. So the Cougars unable to move the football. And the punt team will come in. Josh Spitnail has been a lonely guy. He's had only one punt today. That went early in the ball game for 44 yards. He'll set up at the USF 35-yard line. One back and punt return about the 11 for Missouri Baptist. Clock is at 6:10, time remaining. Here's a good delivery. Josh hits it, wobbly ball, end over end. Fair catch is called and made at the 15-yard line. So one more opportunity at least offensively for the Spartans. They would like to salvage at least a touchdown in this, their final game of the 2015 college football season. St. Francis today led 7-0 into the first quarter. Then they put 36 big ones on the board in the second quarter. Led 43-3 at halftime. And right now, 57-6. Spartans have been able to manage just 2 McGlasson field goals. A tackle run to the right. Boy, great open field tackle that time. St. Francis. Check the number on that. And making that play defensively. That was Eric Dutton. Well, you've heard me mention his name a couple of times. Dutton, one of the backup safeties in there. Caleb Summers, another freshman, linebacker out of Elkhart Memorial. Seeing some minutes right now. Sean Harris, we talked about him in the second half. Summers kind of directing some traffic down there on the field. 2nd down and 9. Little motion right to left behind the line of scrimmage. That was Tony Colima. And here's a pass on the run. That one in and out of the fingers of Brendan Ike. Little drag pattern. And now we've got about 6 different new Cougars coming onto the field on a 3rd and 9 call coming up. Adam Hoffer out of New Haven onto the field right now. Devin Green, another freshman out of Bloomington North, checks into the ball game. Stanford Jackson, who's injured, broken arm earlier in the year, finally recovered. He was a starter earlier in the year. Here's Hunt. Low snap, and it's loose, and the Cougars may have that ball. Let's see if that was gobbled up. It was, I believe, recovered by Vito Tupia. So a fumble recovery. St. Francis will get the ball. That was a bad snap. And St. Francis will have it. Tupia at the 1st and goal at the Missouri Baptist 9-yard line.
1st and goal for St. Francis from the Spartan 9.
So again, let's check and see who's coming in. Cameron Bates-Chahi, one of the offensive linemen, checks into the ball game. I know I'm messing up that name. I apologize. Here's a run that Tyrone Young starts out to the left, breaks it off to the right side, then wrapped up, got back to the 10. Maybe gets a positive yard, a gain of a yard before knocked out of bounds on the right side. Did not go out of bounds. Clock continues to move. We're inside of 5 minutes. I knew this was going to come up. I asked Bill Scott before the start of the ball game. I said, give me a phonetics on this guy. I said, Bill, how do you pronounce this kid's name? He just threw up his hand. He says, whatever you say is going to stick. 2nd down and goal from the 8. They do gain a yard. And now Jarzab again looking, stretch handoff. Young comes to the middle, fights his way down close to the 5. St. Francis at this point just trying to run clock. Trying to get out of here with no further injuries. I think we've mentioned most of the new names in there offensively for St. Francis. Smauger getting some minutes here in the late going, one of the offensive linemen. And we talked about Nate Carson. He made a couple of catches today. Terre Haute, Indiana. And now it's going to be 3rd down and goal, still from the, well, it should be about the 5. Here's a quick throw to the right side, and that's incomplete. Jarzab trying to play action, fake the ball, and throw quickly to the right side on a quick post pattern run by Andreas Gomez-Espino, but the pass was wide and behind. Gomez-Espino has 1 touchdown catch today, so they'll bring the ball back and they'll set it down right outside the 5 after 6. 4th down and goal with 3:42 remaining.
4th and goal for St. Francis, Missouri Baptist 7.
Carson stays in wide to the left side. I believe that's Gaston up in the slot. Also to the wide side to the left. Jarzab with looking to throw again and nearly fell down, scrambling, regains his balance. runs what he can get. We'll try to get into the end zone. Did he get in there? He did. Touchdown. Or did he? He did. Jarzab on a scramble play twice, stumbling, but regained his balance and got into the end zone. So officially, it'll be an 8-yard scrambling touchdown run by Brad Jarzab. That's his first rushing touchdown of the year, and comes with 3:33 remaining. So 63 on the board now, with Nix getting ready to try to add the 64th point of this ballgame. Cougars led it at halftime, 43-3. Now, here's the right-footed kick, following through. The right foot is Nix, and it is good. So make it 64-6 with this timeout here in St. Louis. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cougar Football and Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
A clean office space. Okay, that's an easy choice. And choosing the right company to clean your business is easy too. Sioka's Professional Cleaning is the choice of a lot of Fort Wayne companies because of the 100% satisfaction guarantee. Sioka's does it with built-in check systems to make sure your business is cleaned beyond your expectations every time. First impressions are critical, so make sure yours is always the best with professional cleaning from Sioka's. The best people, the best service. 483-2112 or online at siokas.com.
Jarzab into the end zone at the 3:33 mark. So they take advantage of the fumble recovery at the 9. Nick's adding the extra point. He's been a busy guy today. And 64-6 the score. Talked about earlier, St. Francis had a high this year of 74 points on the road, also in the neighborhood. September 26th over in Belleville, just over the Mississippi River. Here's a kick, line drive, fielded inside the 10. Run along the hash marks from the near side. It's a good return. Across the 20, 25, 30, and up around the 35-yard line. So good acceleration that time after the kick return. And give credit to Austin Lawrence. Well, the sun is out, of course, but so is the wind picking up a little bit now. They're going to make a change at quarterback now in the final minutes of this ball game. We'll check the new number for Missouri Baptist in there as soon as we can. Don't have field glasses with us today, so and do it the hard way. Here's a little handoff, and they've got Billy Ritchie in there now, a 6-foot sophomore, 190-pounder. So Billy Ritchie, the quarterback du jour. Jacob Hunt went most of the way today, the true freshman. Ritchie, the sophomore, gain on a run of a couple of yards, 2nd down and 8. And got to go to the roster as well for Missouri Baptist with some blue. Isringhouse has checked in, a freshman. He's the running back. I believe he's been injured a little bit earlier in the season. Had a lot of carries earlier in the year, then missed some games. 2nd down and 7. Isringhausen again. The run, and he runs into a wall. He may lose yardage. Stacked up. That is going to be a loss on that play. Good play defensively that time. It's Malachi Mannion, the redshirt freshman we talked about, out of Dearborn Heights, Michigan. 14 tackles last week against College of Faith. And that earned him a seat on the travel bus today. 3rd down and 8 after a loss. So Ritchie trying to move his team up to their own 45-yard line on this snap coming up. Exactly 2 minutes time remaining in the ball game. And the clock is moving. Ritchie taking a lot of time, and the play clock is down inside of 4. Ritchie has the snap, wants to throw, near side's got a catch. Short of the 1st down, though. That'll be up to around the 43. Good job that time. Well, the wind just blew one roster away. Bryson Barnes on that catch, his first catch today. In fact, that may be his first catch of the season. But it's going to be 4th down and a long one. Just over a minute time remaining. Once again, Missouri Baptist in no hurry with the play clock down to 10. They're still waiting for the play to be waved in. Are they going to take a timeout? And they do. Just before the play clock is about to expire. So Missouri Baptist will take a timeout. 1:03 on the clock in this 64-6 ball game. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cougar Football and Redeemer Radio, WRDF 106.3 FM.
Hi, sports fans. Sean McBride here, inviting you to try the Barbershop experience. St. Joe Center Barbershop, located at the corner of St. Joe Center and Maple Crest, prides itself on professionalism, cleanliness, and a family-friendly atmosphere. In their third generation of family ownership, they have a combined experience of over 125 years. Give them a call at 485-6981. It's my barbershop of choice. That's St. Joe Center Barbershop at 485-6981.
Well, it'll be interesting to see the post-game numbers. We were getting them multiple times during the quarters in the first half, and since halftime, we've not received a single handoff. Here now hashes on to punt. So they called the shot. That one was nearly blocked, but nobody back deep for St. Francis. I'll tell you what, Malachi Mannion came in there and maybe had a shot and a block. But now the ball is going to be touched, and St. Francis will have a couple of snaps. It'll be 1st and 10, USF back at their own 18-yard line. And then it'll be back on the bus and headed back to Fort Wayne and awaiting the final rankings. And also the pairings coming out tomorrow afternoon, later in the day, Sunday afternoon. We're going to see Grant Sherman check into the ball game. The 6'6" redshirt freshman out of Kenton, Ohio. He's a Toledo University transfer. Guessing he's just going to hand the ball off. Fully going to this ball game, and he does. And here is a sweep coming to the left side. And BJ Dean did not want to go out of bounds. Yeah, but they did stop the clock. He tried to stop his momentum at the last second, right around the 21-yard line, and just could not get this done. Stepped out of bounds. The clock stops with 47.4 seconds. You know that coaches said, just stay in bounds. Let's get this one over with. So Grant Sherman in there. Right before the snap, this is his second appearance of the year, and again they hand the ball off and play designed to go right. It's cut back to the left side by Tyrone Young, and that will keep the clock moving inside of 40 seconds. We may not see another snap. We'll have to see. Clock is running. Play clock is at 40. The game clock is at 28. That's going to do it. And maybe you could hear the roar once again of the Cougar players on the far side. They've been very, very animated in this second half, especially the starters, but really encouraging and enjoying some of the effort by what we are terming as the backup. But it's a 64-6 win here today for St. Francis on the road. Will they rise in the poll? Will they be number 4? Will they be number 3? Or will they stay at number 5? We'll find all that out tomorrow. And we'll be back to talk more about this ball game, going big into the books for St. Francis after a slow start.